Holy fuck, I was way off on that date. So, October 20th, mark the date, boys. That is the official release date for the first DLC for Doom Eternal. Figured I'd cut the crap and just show you the date from the get-go. Unfortunately, if you're someone that was hoping that we'd hear something about the Switch port for Doom Eternal, unfortunately, as of right now, they're still pretty quiet on it, or at least as of this recording, no information has been released on that as of yet. But what I wanted to do today was go over the trailer a little bit, talk about some of the stuff that we've seen, and confirm some things. You know, some big things were confirmed about the trailer. Some of the main speculation on this DLC was how the summoner was going to work, how the new maker enemy was going to work, and luckily for us, in the trailer we've seen both of them in combat, so we have an idea of what to expect from both of these new enemies. Some brand new environments, a new cutscene, and just an insane amount of shit was shown in a 30-second time frame. Let's kick this off with the summoner. I was horribly wrong with how I thought the summoner was going to work. Some people thought it was going to be capable of possessing demons. That turns out to be 100% the case here. As back with the teaser trailer a couple weeks ago, we got this little empowered tyrant with this blue mist. We were shown it yet again, only this time during this trailer the Slayer kills it with a destroyer blade, only to reveal the summoner pop out of the tyrant's corpse. After this, we see the summoner empower a soldier that's nearby, and it does appear like the soldier becomes a little bit more aggressive. I do want to speculate on how this actually works though, because when I slowed down the gameplay, when you first see the tyrant, you see this little blue mist coming out of its back, and then if you take into consideration the following clip where the summoner doesn't even actually move and you see the soldier behind it starting to become affected by it, and then you kill it to reveal the summoner, I'm assuming that the summoner doesn't actually move. We could potentially just have that window of opportunity where it pops up, teleports into the closest demon's body, and then you have a moment after killing said demon to capture and kill the summoner. That sounds kind of asinine, but when you look at these other environments that seem to be a little bit more congested and filled with more demons, remember we asked about more of a challenge. If you have a pinky rushing you and then the summoner pops up and now takes control over another demon, it's going to be kind of hard to juggle your attention and really focus on which demon is a bigger threat to you. I'm just really hoping that it's at least a little different than just another buff totem. You know, I don't want a mobile buff totem that only affects one demon. If it does, maybe beyond aggression, it gets a health buff just to kind of separate itself. But speaking of congested areas, this clip right here is like 5 seconds long. I stretched it out in slow motion. As you can see, there's demons on these elevated platforms. There's some wall climbing over here on the left, and I initially thought if you were to drop down in this area, the game would reset you, kind of like you're falling off the map, but it looks like playing it back that this is just water, so you could potentially just fall down in some toxic water. But in either case, its software seems to be integrating platforming with the combat, which I think is amazing. It actually looks almost like a section you would see in a master level, which kind of fucked up. We got a DLC release date before another master level release date. Anyways, I thought this fighting section was pretty badass. I want to move on to the maker enemy now. My initial hopes for this enemy was to be another marauder, throw a wrench into the combat loop, and based off of what I've seen in the trailer, it looks to be another rhythmic based enemy, similar to the marauder. It seems to have multiple attacks, and this could have been the transformation that we've seen back in the teaser. It looks off of this transformation, they do become a little bit more faster, potentially a little bit more aggressive, and I'm assuming this little yellow glow that they have might be a little extra protection as well. But either case, it might be an ideal decision to try and take care of this enemy before that transformation takes effect. I also want to point out, it looks like the weak point is the head, as right here a shot is landed and you see his head kind of light up red for half a second. But his attacks seem to be, he's capable of blowing off these red orbs in front and behind him, as well as in these directional patterns that shoot off into the air. So he's capable of hitting you from multiple directions. It also looks like these orbs cover a pretty big blast radius and move very quickly, so you got to have some pretty fast reflexes to deal with him. He also seems to be pretty elusive and capable of using a staff for sustained fire. I just really hope that if his head is the weak point, in fact, he's nowhere near as easy to take out as a maker drone, or if he is, maybe make him 2 to 3 times as elusive so you can't take advantage of precision bolt. That's pretty much it as far as new demons that were showcased, but the trailer also gave us some new environments, one of them looking like the return of Titan's Realm from Doom 2016, although in this trailer it's green rather than red. This has led to some people speculating that there's a reason behind why it's now green and not red, or it could be an entirely new area altogether. Remember, Hugo Martin and Marty Stratton did confirm that this DLC is going to be taking us to never before experienced locations in the entire Doom universe. We also have this scene where we're dealing with a Titan. Some people have thought we might be fighting him. I don't think so at all. It looks like he's not even an ally, but rather a means to get from one location to another. At the very end of this trailer, you see the Doom guy on this platform where the Titan actually picks the platform up, brings him up here, and there's this interesting building and this very intriguing blue orb in the sky. Yet again, something caught for only half a second. Nice play play idsoftware. I'm hearing speculation that that could be the father. It could be a boss fight right here. Personally, I'm assuming that that is the portal from Urdak to wherever we are currently. But let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for the first DLC for Doom Eternal? How do you guys feel about this October 20th release date? I'm going to end this off on playing the full trailer for you guys and then telling you what I hear that's said throughout the entire trailer.
We have been allies for some time now. I knew who you were the moment you set foot in our world. Your gifts belong to us now.
The Slayer has arrived. Please proceed with control, but assertive aggression.
We work to resurrect the only ones who can save this world. To serve the gods.
A special shout out to your boy McCain who helped me put some of this together, as I missed some of it myself. But what's said, from what we came up together anyways, was we have been allies for some time now. I know who you were the moment you set foot into our world. Your gifts are owed to us now. We work to resurrect the only ones who can save this world. You will be honored to serve the gods yet again. We also know that this DLC is supposedly going to introduce us to the true ruler of the universe, which I don't really think is entirely Vega. We're just going to have to wait and see in 2 months, apparently. Some closing thoughts. 2 Marauders at the exact same time was confirmed. Fucking excited for that. Can you imagine a Marauder being possessed by a summoner and then having to deal with at least one possessed one and one normal one? There's also this silhouette in the very opening cutscene, which even slowed down and blown to all hell. I can't tell what the hell this body is. And visibly, there was no indication of new weapons or new abilities or nothing that I seen. Hopefully we hear something closer to the release date, start seeing some more things. As I said, fingers crossed we get at least 1 to 2 new master levels before October. But let me know what you guys think. What are you guys excited for? How do you guys feel about this trailer? If you guys are new to the channel, maybe consider subscribing for some new Doom Eternal content. I'm currently in the middle of an Ultra Nightmare guide level by level, and the next one should be out by tomorrow, in case you guys don't have those shiny gold Slayer skins yet. And if you haven't yet, join the Discord. Link to that is down below in the description. It's been going crazy with this whole trailer dropping, so hop in, check it out. We have a COD channel that seems to be nothing but toxic stuff. I mean, it's Call of Duty after all. What do you expect? Like always, guys, my name is Cynic. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy or found it helpful at all. But until next time, I'll see y'all later.